One down. And now for Seattle, Diaz.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Diaz in his rookie season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off left side. That one inside, and it's 2-1. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here comes a 3-2. That one out to right, and it drops in. Walker headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and they take a 2-run lead. 2 out, space is empty. He was late there. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning. A solo. 1 gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now it's even up.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Upstairs. Benson stands at first with 1 out. Fought off foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball misses down and away. The Astros leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. And go! solo shot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on playing with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Diaz had a decent showing in the loss. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Didn't light the world on fire.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now it's Christian Walker. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. The run scores from third.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Runner at first with two away. Now here is Diaz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Diaz, in his rookie season, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Yeah, that's fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher, and the runner stays where he is. Benson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses. 3 and 2 down.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Paredes. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Astros 3. Runner at second, nobody out. And that is out of play.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Eugenio.
1 on, nobody out. A run in. Last half of inning number 5.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
That one lifted to left. Alvarez moving back for this one. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well, that's a quality at-bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. That situation navigated. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Paredes sizing this one up, and that's the inning. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side. He gets there on a slide to first. In the dirt, he picks it, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And that one fouled off. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
The catcher, Perry.
1 out, base is empty.
Now batting, number 0.
In the air to left, down the line. Yoshida sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Suarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. 1 out, runner at second. Diaz up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Anthony under it. And there are 2 down. Diaz with a less than great game in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this.
So 2 down. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And that is out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Grounds one to short. They take the force out, inning over. So no runs. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he can't come up with it. And he's out on the tag. 2 out, space is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Duran. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Diaz. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Swung on, belted. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Alex Bregman with a shot to the opposite field. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Diaz had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of.
Diaz up next for the Mariners. Right now number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah, you got it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. This one in the dirt. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
And there's a foul ball. on the ground. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Mariners.
2 on, 1 out. Eugenio Suarez digs in now.
Suarez.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu makes the grab. 2 down.
I understand with the bases loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but you really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We've played back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Diaz. Winkowski back to work.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Man at first with 1 gone. Saved down right. 2 outs. Bases full. Diaz getting ready to hit. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. And they take a 3-run lead. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 3. And that one is inside.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Andy Ibanez on deck for the M's. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Up the middle. Nice grab. Diaz did a good job in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
First and second, 1 out. Diaz, the next to hit.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's towards center. Rafaela makes the grab for the second out. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering misses. 3-2 down.
Full count.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. All Red Sox in this one. Ground ball right side. Casas on to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So a man at first. Runners on the corners, no outs. First pitch misses. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly, and it's now 10-2.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Diaz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, Eugenio Suarez. On the ground to third. Now only 1 out remaining.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Story. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. Diaz played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him.
So 2 down. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Langoliers off of first with 2 away. Diaz was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Late with the swing there.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting up.
First and second, 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Cincinnati, out of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Diaz. Mole back to work. Fastball is outside. Diaz recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And another ball.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And now the lefty. That one fouled off. Missing inside, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive. Fairchild racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. And out of here. That one felt good. His 16th homer of the year. It's 4-1. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
One of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything to it.
Diaz really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Diaz. popped in the air. Left field. Arozarena makes the play, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom. One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball left side, could be two. The turn by McLean at second, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
First and second, one out. And now the DH, TJ Friedl. Yo, one. That's out to center field. And there's two away. First and second, two down. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. One runs in, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. 3-2, they take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. Diaz stands at second with two gone. Three and two. Squirts away a little bit. Up the middle. Oh, he botches it. The throw is late, and a run is in to score.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
One down. Here's the third baseman. 0-2 now. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But they push across one run on two hits, including the homer. No errors, and no one left on. Seventh inning. Diaz now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. That clips the corner. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
First and second, two down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's the ball. In the air out towards right center. Fairchild sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, base, but 2 are left stranded. Midway. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit for the Reds. Tying run at the plate. To the right side. Diaz to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Diaz, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. This one popped up. Rogers under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Diaz had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question.
So 2 down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it. And that is that. Offense held in check. First and second. 2 outs. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Line and a base hit into right. Pasquantino around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. 1 out, bases empty.
Number 0.
Diaz working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Harry Ford.
Man at first, 1 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Arozarena sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Diaz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Festa back to work. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that.
1 out, bases empty. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
First and third, 1 down.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that is out of play.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be...
On to the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Diaz. Matthews back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Diaz, in his rookie season, only 20 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking.
Well, it throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
On the ground, right side, Tolia. Steps on first for the out. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Late on that fastball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Off the plate inside. And that is ball one. Langoliers gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against to hit it like this.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a two-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Righty delivers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead in the ninth.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one not close, and that's ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 2 out, space is empty. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Keishel pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Man at first. Back in Minnesota, ready to begin the 8th, and now for Seattle, Diaz. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Diaz. Here's the first baseman, Diaz.
Number 0.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Diaz with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And now the 0-1. That one is upstairs.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
First pitch, not close. And another ball.
2 balls. No
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. In the dirt, but kept close. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now at the plate, Diaz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way.
Diaz up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Luzardo with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Line drive. Butler snags it for the second out. Two outs, runner at first. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. McCormick makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Man at first, one away. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Ibanez leads off first with one away. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Wide throw, and it gets away. Center fielder's in the right spot, though. Good backup. Harry Ford up next for the Mariners. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's two down. First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And that's in there for strike one. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Diaz can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, bases are full. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. What a play to end the inning. So they go ahead run on base. 1 out. Runner at second. Diaz the next to hit.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. So the tying run at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Line, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores to tie it up. Relay throw. Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big of a turn, and that's a big-time mistake. Diaz could have done a bit more to help them out.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to.
One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Gets him to chase after that one.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Diaz, only 20 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. To the right side, Massey. Over to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On the ground. Throws to second for one. On to Bush. It's a double play. No runs. Diaz had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't.
So 2 down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs. Diaz, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
This one in the air. Abrams. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Diaz. Frisky, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green under it, and there's one down. Runner on at first with one. Diaz up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Ground ball, Torkelson. Throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Diaz. First and second, 2 outs. Diaz now at the plate. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Benson, the lead runner at second. Ward at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
2-2 now.
I got 3-2.
Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. Runner around third. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Love how you let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Suarez, the next to hit. The pitch. On the ground. Rojas throws on to first. They limit the damage here. 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. First and second, 1 out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, right field. Benson in position. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Joe back to work. Fouled off left side. Joe with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Now 1
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Abrams tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mariners.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a foul ball. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Man at second.
Outside, that's a ball.
To the right side, Keith. On to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 down. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Digging in, Parker Meadows. And he hits a ground ball right side. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Cano back to work. Ball 1 there. And a count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And this is inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Tied at 4. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of must.
Move to second, Diaz. Back on a dive. Winning run stands at second. Runners on the move. Trying to move the runners over. Rojas. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move 2 runners in the scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
So bases all loaded up. Garrett Hampson up next for the Mariners. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Mariners walk it off 5-4.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed.
Close one here. So up next, Diaz.
The first baseman, number 0.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Righty delivers. And that one in the air center field. Gutierrez brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gutierrez digs in now. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 2 outs, bases full. Aguilar will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Diaz getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a foul ball. Ibanez on second. Langoliers at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So it's no. Diaz with a forgettable showing in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog.